Chapter 1116. Where is this even coming from? Who would even want to kidnap you? The other man reached for the pistol strapped to his waist as he shouted. Wilbur's expression darkened, saying, "Get your hands off that gun, or I won't hesitate to use force." The man flared up in fury at once. "Who the hell are you? And what right do you even have to be speaking here?" Wilbur's expression turned cold. He was about to step forward, but Demi waved a hand. Wilbur sneered, remaining where he was. Demi then said, "Everyone here's got a gun, Bayer. No point in using it to scare others. I just think one should at least be brave enough to own up to something they've done. Don't you agree?" The man named Bayer White sneered, then took his hands off the pistol. "I'd be the first to admit it if I'd actually done it. You don't think the Free Union Army would be scared of you border militants, right? Miss Demi, the Perry Armed Forces wouldn't even need to rely on external forces if we really wanted to kidnap you. Bit of an insult to think we would know?" A woman looking to be around Demi's age who was dressed in military clothes flashed a wide grin. Demi frowned. "Nora, could you tell me why mercenaries invaded Leaker Corp? How would I know the answer to that? Maybe it was the government. They've never liked our kind anyway." Nora Perry snickered. Demi looked over at the first man who spoke. "You're not owning up to this either, are you, Grant?" Grant Chorus sneered. "I would have admitted it right from the start if I had done it." Even now, Bayer White of the White Clan, Grant Cora of the Shan tribe, and Nora Perry of the Perry clan were denying that they had anything to do with this. Demi did not know for sure if they had done it either. It could really have been orchestrated by the government, trying to pit them against each other. Either way, Demi had to do something about the attack, or she would be looked down upon. In a place like this where only the fittest survive, showing the slightest sign of weakness might result in getting devoured by the enemy. Demi looked at the three of them coldly. "I refuse to believe that the government would be capable of getting these mercenaries to break past your defensive areas to enter Muatown. What do we have to do with any of this?" Bayer was the first to ask. Grant piped up as well. "Go ahead and confront the government if you dare. I think you might have the wrong guy though." As if she would even have the guts to do that, Nora burst out laughing. Demi's expression darkened, and she took a step backward slowly. Wilbur took a step forward of his own. "Madame Madre said that this would serve as a warning to you. There's no knowing if the same thing might happen within your own territories either. I'd be careful if I were you." Bayer flared up in fury at once. "Who the fuck are you to be speaking to us like this right now? Look, we're being threatened by a bodyguard. Are you trying to get yourself killed?" Grant looked positively furious. Nora smirked. "Where the hell did you come from to have the guts to be barking here like a mad dog? Do you really think we wouldn't dare kill you just because Demi's here?" The next second, the other three bodyguards came over with ashen expressions, surrounding Wilbur at once. One of the bodyguards eyed Wilbur coldly. "Let me teach him a lesson so he knows not to talk back when the masters are talking." A battle axe emerged in the bodyguard's grasp as he spoke, burning brightly with spiritual flames. A wave of spiritual pressure spread out as well, stirring up fierce winds around him. This guy was at the ambience level. Wilbur smiled. "Why don't all three of you just come out together? Let's not waste each other's time." Grant was furious. "Rip him a new one, Akoshi." Akoshi flared up in anger as well, letting out a cry as he took a step forward. He raised the battle axe, bringing it down upon Wilbur's head like a lightning bolt. Loud howling winds kicked up in the air along with an explosion. Wilbur sneered, summoning a sword in his hand. The blade of the sword burned brightly with spiritual flames as an equally strong spiritual pressure surged out and began to fill the area. Wilbur dodged to the side the second the sword appeared, avoiding the attack from the battle axe while swinging his sword toward Akashi's waist. Akashi missed his attack. He then let out a cry before flicking his wrist backward to make a horizontal attack.